This is the start of Sector 9 with the landslide on the right, and then we've got Waterworks on the left, which is our post that gets the most incidents because it's quite tight. It tightens up actually as they go around, so it catches a lot of people out. Then they can put the power on and head up to Tower Bends. Yeah. Can't park there, mate. Sector 9 is the first of the convoyed sections on the mountain, so we have to meet at Leany Road in Ramsey, or if we have Marshals in Douglas, they'll meet at Hilbury in Douglas and then get led up in the convoy with very strict rules, but we like the convoy because it means we can all get up together safely and on post.
And what's lovely about the convoy as well is you get to meet everyone beforehand. So you're all together and you can introduce novices to who their DSM is that day. You get to catch up with old friends. We love Sector 9 because of the peace and quiet, the beautiful stunning views you get here and the nature. You get some fantastic wildlife that you can watch in between races. It's got a bit of everything, just doesn't have all the rowdy spectators. Gooseneck. Let's go and have a look at Gooseneck. Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Gooseneck is probably the one corner in our sector that everybody's heard of. There's usually TV coverage of this point. It's got lots of spectators because there's access when the roads are closed up the Hibernia. Usually a burger van in that field as well, which is always nice. And the DSM here is Kev Christian, lovely guy. He's probably been doing it longer than I've been alive.
Spectate all down that wall behind us, which means they're getting right close to the action. 90-degree
right-hander, so people can come in too hot, come up the bank here, sidecars can spin.
Thankfully, any incidents we have here are generally fairly minor. It's more embarrassment is the main injury.
Yeah, relatively low speed and lots of people to see it. Just what a rider loves. The Gooseneck is probably the beginning of the mountain proper, so behind you there there's a windsock to remind the riders that they could well get caught out by the wind as they go up the mountain. Up we go from Gooseneck to Joey's. Used to be 26 milestone, named after obviously Joey Dunlop, who at the time had 26 wins. This is where the riders are starting to get the power on and head up the mountain.
Obviously things can go wrong, and sometimes at Joey's sadly they do go wrong.
Yeah, for some reason people don't like our cheap biscuits.
No.
So off we go up the hill from Joey's, heading towards Guthrie's Memorial. All this land on the right hand side is Glen Aldin, which is owned by Manx Wildlife Trust.
So here we are at Guthy's, a very iconic place on the course. You might recognise the memorial, but even more so you might recognise these iconic white bridges. These are just the first two white bridges of our sector as we go up the mountain.
Yeah, look at that view. You can see the Point of Ayre, Scotland, Ireland. You've got Ramsey down there. Lovely calm flat sea today. It's quite a technical section this actually, so it does catch a few riders out. Again, someone like Michael Dunlop going over the white lines, getting very close to the grass verges, and but he's absolutely inch perfect every time, so he gets away with it. So there was an occasion that Davey Todd broke down at Mountain Box, and he thought, oh, if I can get back to Gooseneck, I can go down the Hibernia and get back to the grandstand and be in the next race. And he thought, well, I was only there 20 seconds ago on the bike, so how far can it be? And bless him, he was running through these boggy fields, chucking his helmet over the fences and jumping over. When he went past two here in Guthrie's, he was absolutely knackered and sweating. He was not happy with his choice. But yeah, he's obviously a fit lad.
about Mountain Box. It's a fantastic view because from here you can see all the way down to the 27th milestone, almost back to Guthrie, so you can see the Mountain Mile. The races come up here. This corner's quite a long sweeping one, and to lesser mortals like us, it's actually 2 corners, but the big fast guys do 1. But during practice week, you can see about 15 different lines as all the riders are trying to get their eye in. So yeah, it can look a bit like a 50p piece occasionally.
It's a great spot to see hen harriers.
Yeah, no hen harriers today though.
A bit cool now. I see some hares.
Could do.
In the evening.
Yeah, there were hares up there.
Yeah, it's usually up behind us. Yeah. We've arrived at the end of the sector, which is Black Hut. This is my home. I'm stationed here. Ordinarily, a CSM would work through the sector during an event, spending time with different marshals in different locations, but unfortunately, because of the problems that we have with communication in the sector and the radios, I have to be based here in Black Hut, which does mean I have a cushy indoor job, sat on a chair with 2 base station radios, so one covering the sector, one straight through to control, and also a handheld radio that connects us to Sector 10, so we can let them know if anything's coming through. So if incident happens at Casey's, I will generally do the emergency orange button and I will communicate to control and let them know what's going on, whilst the marshals outside can just crack on with putting the flags out and dealing with the incident.
The riders are coming straight at us and then they dip in and round they go, or so they should do. Sometimes they don't always make it. That's why there's a huge amount of padding that we hide behind, as then they head off round to a veranda next into Sector 10.
Anything else you guys want to sell us?
I'd like to go to bed. Is it that kind of film?
Cool.
Harder work than marshalling this, isn't it? 3 hours work for 5 seconds of fame. Yeah, I go to the Traff. Is that the kind of brew you were talking about? I suppose it's a school night.
Attention paddock, pleased to say now that TT course is locked down and ready for qualifying this morning.